We're here with Coach Worrell, the coach of the IC men's basketball team. Coach Worrell, can you tell us about the team this year?
Well, we don't know a whole lot yet. We have a lot of veterans returning from last year's squad. Nathan Kohler's back after a year off. So we do, in my opinion, have a veteran squad. We play this Friday at Tennessee Martin against a Division I team in an exhibition game, so we'll find out some things this Friday for sure.
And speaking of the University of Tennessee Martin game, can you tell us what that's going to mean going forward and how that'll help the team?
I think our guys look forward to a Division I game if we can get a game like that. Those games are hard to get, so when we get a chance to play a Division I squad, we jump on that opportunity. And, some years we've been very competitive against those Division I teams. We've actually won a game against a Division I school. It's a big test for our guys, and if it's a tough night for us, we find out a lot of things that we need to work on. If we're competitive, it gives our guys some confidence.
And you also have the Bill Maris tournament coming up, and that's here. Could you tell us about what you're expecting there? And
yes, after the Tennessee Martin game, we'll have 2 weeks to prepare for the actual real opening season, and that'll be November 16th and 17th here on the Bill Maris court. It'll be a competitive tournament as usual. Blackburn's in it, Benedictine and Dubuque. Benedictine and Dubuque were both in the top 3 of their respective conferences last year, so our goal is to win that tournament, but we know it's going to be tough 2 games that weekend.
And after the Bill Maris, you open conference play, and there's a new team joining the conference this year. Can you tell us about what the conference is going to be like and what the outlook is?
Yes, St. Norbert Carroll, I'm sure will be picked the top 2 or 3. They just missed out on being preseason top 25 in the country. It'll be a competitive conference as usual. And, of course, you mentioned a new school in the conference. Cornell College is rejoining the conference. My first year in 96, 97 was their last year in the conference. So in fact, my first year at Illinois College, we played them twice as a member of the Midwest Conference. Played them in California 6 or 7 years ago in a tournament, but haven't seen them since. So they're always competitive. So that gives us, one more solid basketball school in the conference.
And can you tell us what the team's goals and expectations are going into the year, and how do you plan on accomplishing those?
I'd say right now our goal is to get back in the top 4 like we were 2 years ago and make the conference tournament, which is with 11 teams, only 4 make it. It's really hard to get in. I think we need to be better defensively than we were a year ago. I believe we can score points night in, night out consistently. And last year we lost 7 games right at the buzzer. So, one thing we've talked about is finishing games and either winning the majority of our close games or being ahead a little farther so it doesn't come down to the wire so often like a lot of those games did last year.